Have you ever visited Minecraft.com? No, I'm not talking about Minecraft.net. We all know what that looks like. I mean Minecraft.com. If so, you probably typed that on accident and ended up seeing something like this. Minecraft Consulting? This site literally has nothing to do with the game. Is this just some joke to troll Minecraft players? How did these guys even get the Minecraft.com domain while the actual Minecraft site is Minecraft.net? The whole story's a bit, well, confusing. Let me explain. So what on earth is going on with Minecraft.com, and why would it take you to this mining, engineering, and project management consulting website? You would expect Minecraft.com to take you to, well, Minecraft the game. After all, Minecraft is literally the best-selling video game of all time. How come they couldn't own a top-level domain like Minecraft.com? Well, the first thing I thought when I saw this site is that it had to be someone domain squatting, which is the practice of buying a domain for the sole purpose of preventing someone else from owning it, typically with the goal of getting a large payout from a company who wants to buy it. I mean, come on. A mining consulting company called Minecraft? This had to be some sort of joke. When Minecraft first became a thing, someone must have quickly snagged the domain for Minecraft.com and held on to it until Mojang paid up. Right? Well, not so fast. Digging a bit deeper, I ran a Whois search on Minecraft.com, and it turns out that the domain name was originally registered on July 10th, 2003, 6 years before the game Minecraft was conceived by Notch. And on top of that, actually looking through the website shows that this is a legitimate Australian-based company with a history going farther back than the website itself. The company originally began in 1993 under the name Australian Mine Consulting Services. Then in 2001, they changed their name to Minecraft Consulting in an effort to show the company's expertise in their craft for mine consulting. Given that this is a real company called Minecraft, bearing the name 8 years before the game Minecraft even existed actually makes a lot of sense why they had first dibs on the Minecraft.com domain name. However, looking at the oldest available archive of Minecraft.com, it seems like this company didn't really actually use Minecraft.com as their site for doing business. They instead used Minecraft.com.au as their actual site, and left Minecraft.com with this placeholder page, a common site on the internet for those holding domain names. This archive was also made around the time Notch created his Minecraft, where he had to, of course, make a website for his game. So it was obvious that he had to use Minecraft.net because the .com version was already taken. Maybe one day the game would eventually grow enough to purchase that domain from Minecraft Consulting, and that will be it. Well, sort of. Even as Minecraft started to grow in popularity, Minecraft.com was still owned by this mining consulting company. Now, it's unknown whether Notch actually tried to buy the domain from Minecraft Consulting, but I'm sure it was at least on his mind, especially in 2011 as Minecraft started to blow up in popularity. And around that same time, in May of 2011, Minecraft.com's site changed over to this: bandwidth limit exceeded. This actually makes sense because, after all, countless players would accidentally type Minecraft.com instead of .net, causing not only lots of confusion, but lots of bandwidth usage. And to be honest, I've actually made that mistake many times myself, and I'm sure Minecraft Consulting didn't appreciate all the excess internet traffic from gamers who probably didn't need mining consulting services. But despite all of this, they still didn't give up their domain name. Their site remained this way until August, when it changed again to a simple header just saying Minecraft.com. Then in October, it became a blank page. But on November 21st, 2011, something very strange happened. The site got updated with this: GTA 5 trailer review? Now this is just straight up weird. The site even got updated over time with even more game reviews, like Fallout New Vegas, where the guy writing this talks about how he's a father of 2 and has a job that requires long hours. I wonder what job that is. Because keep in mind, Minecraft Consulting has still owned this domain the entire time. I confirmed this by spending $100 on a comprehensive domain whois search just to find this data. Now just try to think about this for a moment. A mining company based in Australia owning a domain name for one of the most popular games of all time and using it to write reviews for games completely unrelated to Minecraft. This is just insane. But this stage of the site didn't last too long, and in May of 2012, the site was replaced with this notification saying that Minecraft.com is offline. This lasted all the way until September of 2013, when Minecraft Consulting finally put their actual website on Minecraft.com. And this was actually some very good timing for the company. This will make more sense as to why in a bit. A year later, in 2014, Microsoft purchased Mojang for $2.5 billion. However, it took literally 8 years for Microsoft to successfully do something about Minecraft.com. Now, this isn't the first time that Microsoft would take action against other domain name holders. In 2003, Microsoft sued a 17-year-old teen named Mike Rowe because he wouldn't give up his domain name MikeRoweSoft.com. You can't make this stuff up. Eventually, he did give it up in return for all this stuff, but that's a whole other story. Sometime in July of 2022, something happened to Minecraft.com. A new message appeared saying that this domain was registered and protected by MarkMonitor. Now, what the heck is MarkMonitor? After some quick research, they're a company that protects corporate brands from internet counterfeiting and domain squatting. So it's likely that Microsoft used a combination of this service and their lawyers to put some pressure on Minecraft Consulting to give up their beloved Minecraft.com domain name. It actually makes sense why it took so long for Microsoft to get this domain. Minecraft Consulting used Minecraft.com as their primary site for doing business a whole year before Microsoft purchased the game. So it could have been more difficult to argue in court that they were taking advantage of Minecraft's popularity and intentionally domain squatting, at least while Microsoft owned Minecraft. But who knows, maybe Minecraft Consulting sold the domain to them for a pretty penny. We may never know the exact answer, as I've emailed Minecraft Consulting directly with all these questions, but almost a year later, they've yet to give me a response. But surely enough, a few months later, Minecraft.com would eventually start redirecting users to Minecraft.net, finally marking the end of an era. So what happens to Minecraft Consulting? Are they even still a thing? Well, yes, they are still operational under their old domain, Minecraft.com.au. I guess they came to an agreement, or were probably forced by Microsoft to use their old domain for their operations. But come on. If you were in a situation where you had a multi-billion-dollar company taking legal action against you, especially over a huge property like Minecraft, I would imagine it being pretty difficult to come out on top. But regardless, they were still somehow able to keep their original domain for 13 years after Minecraft the game became a thing. So do you think Minecraft Consulting should have deserved to keep their .com domain because they got it first? Or should Microsoft have owned it to prevent confusion from Minecraft players? Let me know what you think in the comments. Now I think it's only a matter of time before Microsoft tries to buy Minecraft.gov. Oh wait,